Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from the link. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw is Daniels. Oh, that's one where he just needs to unload it, but he did not. It'll go down as a sack and a big loss of yards.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Mike, living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. It's a pickup of 14. And the decision to go for it pays off.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down. Had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
To the air again is Daniels. He's got his tight end. There's Ertz. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Daniels gonna throw again. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he's gonna be out of bounds down near the 25. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a 1st down.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
They'll try and run for the 1st with Eckler.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Goes without saying, like, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here, bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down. Washington. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Makes the score. Commanders 7, Eagles 9. Austin Seibert set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing to begin. It's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And we're back in Philly in a moment. On 1st down, it's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field. I don't think this is going to stand. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. They'll go right back to Goedert. He's got it again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First carry for Saquon Barkley. How about that back bulldozing his way forward? A gain of 9 yards.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. With the receiver is Dotson. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. A run with Barkley. And he'll get this only to about the 10.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Man in motion is Smith. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. this one in. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. They'll run with Barkley. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he will take this one across into the end zone. C.J. Uzomah. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott doing on the extra point. And the Eagles will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He's going to tuck it and go.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Second and 7. Out of the gun, they give it to Eckler. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. That one intercepted. Going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Frankie Louvu.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 32 yards. 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. He runs with it.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Daniels now going to look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll throw with Daniels. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Now timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track. That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Here's Austin Seibert now to try a field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Commanders get 3 here late in the 1st half to take the lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Final moments of this 1st half, kicking with the lead now, as this one is in the air. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Hurts working in the pistol. He'll let this go for Goddard. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. To throw, Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
3rd down and 9. Hurts will try it again. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down. Here's a handoff to Barkley. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. He'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former Wolverine, the rookie from Michigan. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Second down and 8. Now Daniels. Now he'll run. He's able to keep his eyes downfield for the completion. And he's going to go into the end zone, but there is a flag down. And this is all going to be erased. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
I like to call these short throw, long run. You don't always have to generate explosive plays in the passing game by trying to throw the ball over the defense's head. This is a great example of it. Get the ball to a guy with speed, in space, and let him do the rest.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. Quick throw here is complete. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. He's out of bounds right around the 5-yard line. It's a 1st down and a gain of 13. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
Off-balance throw. It's complete.
So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll go with the sneak. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commanders. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Seibert's extra point is true. And the Commanders will get out in front 17-7.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. Kenneth Gainwell going to bring it out of the end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Hurts. He's got his tight end Goddard working the middle of the field. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
11 more yards. That's another Eagles first down.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Hurts. Over the middle to his tight end Goddard. And he'll be taken down. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Throwing is Hurts. That's hauled in at the 2. And he will score. Game on. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On 1st down, Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That is caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Washington. And he pulled this wide to the right. It's no good. That is a tough miss. So close, but no extra point. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here is 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete. Here comes 2nd down. Now it's Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the fourth quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down.
Really nice job here by the defender. I mean, how often, Mike, do we see on these long downfield passes the defender kind of lose the ball in the air and get himself out of position? Well, that wasn't the case here. Really well done. And if I'm this quarterback, after these back-to-back incompletions, I got to find myself a little rhythm and take some easier throws.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. All three timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a man, his tight end, Goddard. And he will score! Game on! Dallas Goddard! Touchdown, Eagles! On is Elliott to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will cut it to a 2-point lead. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
They'll drop to throw. Now he takes off. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. And another first down and another big gainer. This time 23 yards. They'll run with Robinson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Slot man in motion right. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll work his way down inside the 30. Chewing off 7 yards on that one.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down. But that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations. It'll get you the first down, just not here.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. They will have it at the 24-yard line. That's enough for a first down. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right. But they come away with a hard-fought victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Philadelphia, good night.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome, as we come to you from Commanders Field here in Landover, Maryland. It's the Battle of the Beltway. Baltimore and Washington are underway. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Jackson, first play, going to throw. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
2nd and 10. The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Here's Jackson to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Nelson Aguilar, 71 yards. And the Ravens march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. And back to the 30. It'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Daniels looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
Here comes 3rd down and 7. To throw is Daniels. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and that will force a turnover on downs. From the gun, Jackson. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They'll try and run for it with Henry. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with 2nd and goal coming up. Henry again, but he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's got it. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Ravens lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. The rookie from LSU leading this offense well. A good throw there leads to a first down.